Hey guys, how are we all doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. How are you all? I do hope that you guys have had a really productive week so far, and you're just really focused on just working through towards the end of the week, and then you can have your weekend, which will be your rest. Guys, this is going to be your reading for February 5th to the 6th 2020, and it's for the water signs. Now, I picked up on this vibe, and it was, I want out, over and out. Whatever's going on with you, water sign, you're just done. Okay. I think you know that you've been in it for long enough now, and the seek of the thrill is gone. That's what I just heard intuitively. The seek of the thrill is gone. So right now, I just feel that you're in a sort of state of, a mental status of just coming out of, just closing out a cycle, and just going your own way. All right. Now I just charged my crystals. Well, charged my crystals and also charged the cards that I'll be using. I feel a bit serious, water sign. I'm getting a real serious energy from you guys. It's quite emotional as well, because you guys are like, the Cancers, the Pisces and the Scorpios are quite, sensitive, ready. But this is quite, you're quite serious. You're very much in this energy of, I am very serious, I'm leaving, I'm going. And I don't think you mind now whether or not it's emotional for you. Because I do feel that you were sort of like emotionally attached to a situation that you knew that you had outgrown that. And in all honesty, it wasn't for you anyway. You was only meant to be there for a little bit, and then you was meant to just leave, okay? But see, sometimes when you overstay your welcome in situations, it gets really toxic. It can become very toxic. And I think that's something that you figured out for yourself some time ago. Yeah, you was anchored to the situation. Okay, you was anchored to something, and you're done with it. You want out, over and out. Okay, as you can see, you got the ship that's sailing by. Yeah, you can see a little ship in the background. Okay, and you're anchored on shore, but I feel that where you need to be, you need to get on that ship. And I feel that it's an opportunity for you to actually go in that direction, darling. Okay, let me see what's going on. Why was you anchored? Why did this card come out? And as well, 3 and 5 is 8, and spades are sort of like the swords. So this was kind of like the 8 of swords energy, very much in this thing of, you couldn't find a way out, really trapped. Okay, this is what I'm picking up, darling. Spirit, what can you tell me about card 35 from the Cartomancy? Why was the water sign feeling trapped? What is it that made this person, male or female, feel trapped? Okay, I gotta take it again. I'm told. No, shuffle. You had every intention of leaving from before, but I just feel that it was something that they said, and it was like, oh my God, Yeah, the 9 of Wands, he was just going through a bit of a struggle with them. You'd gone through too much. You'd gone through too much. And I just feel that right now it's the thing of like being guarded now. You just feel like I need to, whilst I still got the energy within me, whilst I still got that little bit of time, I need to get away. All right. The bottom of the deck we've got is the King of Wands. You was probably dealing with the fire sign. And maybe it was a feeling of like you felt like you were anchored to them. A bit like devil energy. Okay? You'd gone through a lot with them, and it was time now to start to... It's like you was with them, going through all the problems, but then sort of like out of the corner of your eye, you could see like your ships, your opportunities going by. And maybe it was certain... maybe it was certain love interests. Maybe there was somebody that had given you an opportunity and gave you like a choice to say, look, come away with me or what have you. And you just felt like, no, I just, you know, I need to kind of hang in there a little bit. This was very, it feels very karmic-y. But this King of Wands, you were struggling with this person. You and them was at loggerheads. It wasn't a nice energy at all, darling. This is what I'm picking up. All right? But the thing is, you want over and, you know, I'm hearing over and out. I want to go. I want to leave. I've overstayed my time here. Gonna just pull the Sacred Destiny and see where are you in this situation right now, and where you're supposed to be heading. Your Sacred Destiny, where is it that you're meant to be heading? All right, Spirit, it's Lorraine. What's going on? I just need a card or two for the water sign. They're having a little bit of an issue with the fire sign. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. Basically, they've had enough. You know, they're done. They want to leave. They want to go, and you know, but they just want to know what's going on. What's the next step? Where is the next step for the water sign? Where are you going? What's happening here? You know, there's no happiness here. It's just a shortcut. It's like shortcomings. It's like I'm hearing misfortune as well. Misfortune. You know. There was a lack of empathy, lack of commitment, lack of, you know, you just look at somebody and think, oh, God. Especially if you're lying in the bed with them. Okay. Spirit wants me to take all three, okay? So we'll start with the one that hit the bottom first. We've got stillness. So for some of you, darlings, it's about you being in this energy of stillness. Remember, if you're feeling emotionally, you know, in emotional turmoil, it pays to meditate so that you can still so stay in your stillness. So excuse me, darlings, there's also a situation with regards to your communication. Whatever it is that you want to say, you're having difficulty. At the time you was having difficulty, you were struggling in actually saying how you felt. We've got trust. There was a lot of trust issues. I felt that you didn't trust this fire sign. And most of the things that you were arguing about was the fact that you didn't believe a word that he or she said to you. They were bloody liars. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, now you need to start trusting yourself and your process. Trust the process, that what the universe is trying to give you now. You need to start trusting your instincts and your intuition. Okay, and the last card that we've got for you is abundance. So do you remember what I said to you with regards to the card 35? Okay, how you could see your opportunities going and passing you by. Okay, there is this energy of, you know, it felt as if you was missing out on your opportunities, and I think this is what was really stressing you out as well. Okay, let me just get a hit on let me just find out. Just going to use a deck just for the trust, see what's going on with this. The stillness card as well. What is with the stillness? Why is the stillness here, please, Spirit? Because there was a lot of things that was going on. Very icy communication, very icy. Because normally a King of Wands is supposed to be quite fiery. Maybe they've got air in their chart and they just turned around and went just cold on you. You know? Maybe the fact is that you kind of left them in the cold. And this is kind of like this frosty kind of energy now, where you just feel really kind of left out in the cold, but you don't mind because it's quiet. Okay? So what can you tell me about this? You got the Emperor, you got the Ace of Cups. There was in the beginning somebody. Do you remember what I said to you about somebody's making you an offer? Remember what I said to you, water sign? Alright? I've done readings in the past based on water signs and fire signs, and I tell you something now, I swear to God, every reading that I had done for you, darlings, water sign, you always had the Emperor. And if it wasn't the Emperor, you also had the King of Wands. And I feel that what's going on here, I tell you now, I'm going to just lay it on the line. I feel as if this is definitely a karmic situation that you were in with the fire sign, and it was just not going anywhere. All right, because this energy is very familiar. It's like a year later and I'm still picking up on this energy. And every reading I was doing, And especially as well for the King of Wands, for the fire sign reading, right, with regards to the situation, he always had the Queen of Wands. Sorry, not the Queen of Wands. He'd have the Queen of Wands, but it was mainly the Queen of Cups. And then with the Queen of Cups, there was always like the Emperor card, which I knew wasn't the King of Wands. It was somebody else that was in this third party situation. And I feel with the Emperor card here, this is the person who you wanted. You don't want no king, you want an emperor. Whoever, I feel that you've had dealings with this person before you went into a relationship with this fire sign. Okay? But it's as if like they're coming back around with love. This feels like reconciliation to me with this emperor. It's like this is the person who you should have been with, who you should have never broken up with. Okay? And I feel that you realise the love that you have for this emperor when you broke away from them, and then you ended up being with this fire sign who just didn't cut it for you at all. Alright? This is what I'm picking up here. And I feel that in the moment of your stillness, you've realised this. And you're finally now admitting to yourself that, you know something, I need to go. Whatever is going on here, I feel that this emperor is kind of a divine masculine. Okay, I just feel that if this is a twin flame reading, darling, you was with the wrong divine masculine. And it's like you need to be with your own divine masculine. This is what I'm feeling here. Because whatever's going on with this fire sign, King of Wands, it's that you both had to be in this energy of a life lesson that, all right, it was stress, but it was necessary for you to be involved with each other, because you both had to teach each other a very, very valuable lesson that only this particular fire sign, this King of Wands, was the only person that was able to teach you. And you were the only person in the world that had to teach that particular fire sign. Do you understand, water sign? All right? I hope I'm not trying to confuse you here. Because sometimes with in twin flame relationships, sometimes, well, we end up, being with each other's DMs and DFs, okay? But that is where it's karmic. And I feel that this is what's happened. Like, as much as you tried to be involved with this King of Wands, there was commitment. It was just not the right kind of commitment. And eventually you kind of discovered, you had your epiphany, you had your judgment card, you had the tower card, because there was a whole heap of ruckus that was going on here, It was the devil card, it was the, proper, the judgment, everything. And all the readings was that, I was like, what on earth is going on with this water sign? And it's coming back again. But you're out of it now. This is the ending of this karmic cycle. You're drawing things out. You're drawing things to a close. Before, you wasn't. You was well and truly stuck in there. But you was going through your arguments with this fire sign. It was about money. It was about sex. It was about, probably a bit of the old souls, like drugs. Drugs as well. Probably, a bit too much booze. But there was a lot of things that was going on from last year, and I swear, like from say November time to December, things started to sort of like wind down. You guys just was like, nah, I'm done. I want out of here. And this is what I see going on here with this reading now, water sign. This is, you are at the end of you paid off your karmic debt. All right. If you was the karmic, well, you would have been the karmic, and also the fire sign would have been the karmic as well. I've had lots of readings and lots of messages, channeled messages with regards to twin flames, all right? But what it is, something had happened with my recordings that I had on an old computer of mine, and I kind of lost the data. But I feel that whatever was said, it wasn't meant to have been said back then, but it's like it needs to be said now. So I will be recording them again, as and when I get the messages from Spirit to do so. All right. Let me just get a hit on this trust card. I'm going to take this, the Sun. So you need to be able to trust the process, trust the fact that you are going to be feeling very successful. Because remember, the next card is abundance. All right. So that's what I've got. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Swords. So there was a lot. I'll tell you something. Remember what I said about the trust? You didn't trust him because of this. And I do feel as well that it was as if like you knew that you didn't love each other. Do you know what I mean? There was no love. And the fact is, I think as well that you needed to kind of see things from another part, another perspective, probably a high perspective, not too low vibrational, darlings, all right? Because this is about ascension. But I feel now that where now you have seen what is going on here, right? And also because I don't feel that, I mean, for some of, maybe, I feel this emperor was on the sideline. Like in a sense of like, he wasn't physically involved, okay? But I feel that you wanted it, but I feel that it was a thing of like, she also needed to sort out her things from her end as well, all right? Because everybody was dealing with everybody else and everybody else was dealing with everybody else. It was just a whole mix-up. You see my bloody head in, all right? So that is what I've got for the Sacred Destiny. It is your destiny to be with this Emperor card. I tell you that now, right? It is. It's for, All right, so we're going to pull the tarot. Let's see what's going on, darlings. Right? And if I need to, then I'll clarify. I'm going to ask for 4 cards. See what's going on here. Now, I've got the Queen of Cups. I have to take this. And I've got to take the Justice card as well. What's going on here? And I've got to take there's a 9 of what? There's a 9 of Cups. Okay. I have to take these and I'm going to pull another. Alright? Because I see what's going on here. There's certainly, you need to trust this process. This is you, Queen of Cups. Energy, water sign. Okay? There's some kind of mediation going on here. There's some kind of mediation going on here. I feel that things between you and the fire sign really got bad, you know. It got bad. It got to the stage of where, you know, court was, you know, you had to attend court with them. It was just a whole heap of stress, right? Very emotionally draining for you as well, water sign. Let me just pull one more card. Spirit, please may I have another card for the water sign. What is going on here? You really wanted to be with your Emperor, right? This person rocks your world. They did it for you. And I sense as well, they're more responsible. They've got more responsibility going on. I'm going to take the Temperance card, okay? As I said, this is about the healing energy that you're going to have to be dealing with. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle the cards so that I can get the bottom of the deck. So I need to shuffle to get the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's what I've got to do. Alright. The bottom of the deck. I've got the 5 of Cups. You've got the 5 of Cups. You do feel the loss. You do feel the loss. I feel that what's going on here is that, you know, you really felt very much disappointed at the length of time that you was in this relationship. It may have started off really well, but I sense that what happened in the end was that you knew deep down inside, girl or guy, that this person just wasn't for you. I just feel that there was something materialistic brought you two together, but it wasn't love. It wasn't that at all. I don't know. It's as if like it was like a mistake was made. It was like it was a mistake. But the thing is, when they made this mistake, once they found out and sussed out that they had made a mistake, is that they found it kind of hard to kind of get out from this cycle, this circle. Because I think, you know, there was other outside influences. People was expecting a little bit more from the situation, but it was like, I feel that the two of you just kind of like knew. You see what's going on with this Justice card, yeah? Got the 8 of Swords. So remember what I said about card 35, all right? Remember what I said about card 35, and you know, you was anchored. right? It was like being an anchor to you know, it was just literally, this is how it made you feel. You got the spades, right? 8 of spades. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, nine of spades. But what I'm saying with this 3 and 5 is 8. So it felt, and this is spades, so it felt really 8 of spades, and then the 9 of the 9 of swords and the 8 of swords. It just left you just really, I mean, come on, man. So you needed assistance to get out from this. I feel that definitely legal assistance was needed and required, right? Definitely. You know when this energy of like, oh, no hard feelings. No. You was not letting this situation go. It was so stressful for you, okay? Very, very stressful. And I just feel that at the end of the day, whatever was going on here, between you and this fire sign, the situation had played itself out, and it was just time to go. What is it that you was wishing for and manifesting was the 3 of Cups, and this is what I'm saying. It felt like this was like a reconciliation with the Emperor card. The Temperance energy, Saggy energy. See what's going on here, because there seems to be a healing between the 2 of Cups. This is what the Temperance card has, okay? A healing of both cups. And once it's been renewed, okay, oh, right, okay, we've got things going on here. We've got the 2 of Cups here. Remember what I said about the 2 of Cups that the Temperance card has, all right? So what's going on here is that the 2 of Cups is going to be renewed and sorted out. But what is also being healed is, remember, you've got the Liars and the Moon card as well. So there's other areas of your life. Remember what I said about the trust? This Ace of Swords is in reverse as well. So there was like no trust. It's like, fucking hell, what's going on now? I just don't think I can cope with this fucking shit. This King of Wands is getting on my nerves. Everything that is coming out of his or her mouth, I don't even know if I can trust them. Okay? Very manipulative kind of energy here. This 2 of Cups energy is where you want to be with your Emperor. And it's got nothing to do with this King of Wands at all. Right? The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely about wanting to have something that is real. Okay? This real kind of energy. Something that is going to be tangible. And I feel that this is what you're learning about now. Really and truly learning about what is going to be working out for you now. Rather than having this kind of energy of like, oh, I don't know. And, you know, the guy or the girl's just really just messing you around. All right? So to round off this reading, I'm going to pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle and just see what other additional messages that you have, okay? Just bear with me. We've got renewal. Renewal. So from the root chakra, you need to be in this energy. Because, I mean, come on, if you've had the 9 of Wands and you have got the 8 of Swords energy, this is a lot of stress that you would have had on your head. And this is why with the Temperance card, you would have needed to really calm down. Okay, now with regards to the healing energies from the Temperance card, it's going to make you feel renewed, right? And you are going to be able to feel very blessed and very humble and very grateful, which will then mean that your relationship with this Emperor, this is either a new love relationship or a reconciliation, is going to be a lot more better and a lot more pleasant. All right. Just one more card, please, Spirit, for the water signs, and then we're calling it a day. We're calling it a night or whatever. What's going on here? So again, with this facade, the facade, okay, and we've got confusion at the other card that fell out as well. This is what you was going through. You was confused as to what was going on here. And I do feel that the emotions that you were feeling, the feelings that you had for this person, this fire sign, it was not something that kind of made you feel that you was confident enough to kind of believe what they said. They kind of had you feeling a bit confused about what they were saying, their whereabouts and this and that other. And you did feel that there was some kind of mask that was going on here as well, a facade. And you see with this deck, impartiality, the bottom of the card says impartiality. I do feel that that was the Justice card. So there needed to be some kind of mediation between the two of you, because I just feel that things were getting so stressed out and very hectic that you guys needed, intervention that was going on here. And it was of the legal kind. Because if there was contracts, if there was a divorce that was coming in, maybe you married the person and it was like, what the fuck did I just do? How am I going to get out of this? Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, because that wasn't the person that you wanted to marry. You wanted to get married, but not to that person. That King of Wands wasn't cutting it for you. You wanted your Emperor. Maybe there was a misunderstanding between yourself and the Emperor. Maybe you had assumed that he didn't want to be with you. Do you see what I'm saying? Lack of communication, when my throat kind of closed up as well earlier on. You need to be able to have this confidence of speaking up and speaking your truth from the root up, okay? Let your feelings come out, water sign. Don't be afraid, don't be upset, don't be stressed, don't be fucking angry, all right? Especially if you're a Scorpio, all right? Stop it, all right? Calm yourself down, and then you're able to, you're going to be able to heal. You will heal a lot better once you've actually been in your stillness for a while and meditated and just kind of like seen things now from a higher, more soulful perspective, dear water sign. My darlings, this is what I've got for you. Okay, this is what I've got. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to hold on to this rose quartz. Get yourself some rose quartz, okay, and some amethyst. Get yourself some amethyst, all right? Even a little one like this. Little chunk of rose quartz. Walk around with it, hold it in your hands, put it by your bedside, and really focus on this healing, because you guys need some love, and you need some real love. But you need some real healing as well, man, because I tell you something, you could have ended up sitting in jail over this King of Wands, because they had you so vexed. Right? And Scorpios, I know you can be very vindictive. It could be 25,000 years later and you will never forget what happened. All right? Darlings, take care of yourselves. Until next time, this is Lorraine, your host and your reader from the Sacred Alchemist 1111, signing off. All right? I want you to really take care of yourselves, darlings. All right? And don't forget, follow me on Instagram at the Sacred Alchemist 1111. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys. See ya.